Good morning boys and girls, it's Friday the 15th of January and this is a video lesson for Mr Wakelam's maths group. What are we going to be doing today? We're going to accurately draw rectangles. What have we done so far this week? Let's have a little think and a little recap. First of all, I asked you to identify right angles in your house and also in some given shapes. Then I asked you to measure the length of some given rectangles. Now we're going to construct or make rectangles. Here's a task. Construct a rectangle that has a length 10 centimetres and a width 3 centimetres. When you do this, it should look like this in your book or on your page. We've got our length, 10 centimetres using a ruler. We've got our width, 3 centimetres. And we have 4 right angles. And I've used a right angle measurer to check that they are correct. Either the homemade one or the corner of a ruler fits directly into that corner, so I know it's a right angle. Into that corner, I know it's a right angle. And this one, making that L shape, and this one. So this is a correct right angle, a correct rectangle. This is what I'm going to expect you to do today, children. This is not what I expect. This is not a rectangle. We don't have those L shapes. I can't get my ruler, my L, into that corner. I have to turn it. It doesn't make a nice sharp L. So this is incorrect, children. I don't want to see things like this today. Okay, so let me show you now how you're going to make these rectangles. This first one says, make these rectangles 7 centimetres length, 4 centimetres width. Now remember yesterday or day before, we talked about making sure that we measure length from 0 and not from 1. So I'm going to put a little tiny spot there on 0 so that I know that I'm going to measure now my length 7 centimetres. There's 7 centimetres. When I'm happy, I'm going to draw my length nice and straight, 7 centimetres. Okay. Then my width is 4 centimetres. So I'm going to put my ruler on here again. And I'm putting my ruler right on 0 there. And I'm thinking, where's 4? 4's there. But I'm making sure that this is making that nice L shape. So I've got my right angle, 4 centimetres. Then I'm going to do my 7 along the top. Now if you find that difficult, you can always turn your paper around. I quite like to do that with a shape. And then I'm going to do my 7 centimetres. And then I'm going to do my 4 centimetres. And I should end up with a really good rectangle. Let me show you again with this second one. Length this time 12 centimetres, a bit harder. So I'm going to mark my spot. I've got 12 there. Nice and straight, 12 centimetres. My width is 5. So 5 on there. Up to 0 there, ready, 5. Again, if I'm struggling, don't want to do it upside down, I can always turn this round. There's my 12. And then joining up. Making sure I've got that really good straight right angle. It's really fitting in the corners nicely. That's what yours should look like, children. This is your task on Teams. You are to make these 6 rectangles. It says make sure each rectangle has a sharp L-shaped right angle in each corner. And there's a challenge. You've been asked to make this rectangle 6 centimetres width, 7 centimetres length. But underneath it says, can you find the length all the way round the rectangle? Remember, you will need to add up all the 4 sides. Okay, boys and girls, thank you very much. That's your maths class today for Mr. Wakelam's group. Goodbye.